All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
Mafia, The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games. Set to release in the summer of 2025, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, and Windows PC. Engage in dynamic combat and exploration within a richly detailed open world. Experience the rugged beauty of Sicily's countryside and urban environments, capturing the essence of the era. Delve into a compelling story that uncovers the rise of organized crime, with choices that influence the game's progression. Ghost of YOTEI is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions, set to release in 2025. Serving as a follow-up to the acclaimed Ghost of Tsushima, this installment introduces a new protagonist, Atsu, a young woman seeking revenge in the lands surrounding Mount YOTEI. Players will control Atsu, navigating her journey through expansive grasslands, snowy tundras, and dense forests. Designed specifically for the PlayStation 5, the game boasts improved graphics, including expansive sightlines, dynamic weather effects, and realistic environmental movements. The game introduces new mechanics, weapons, and a deeper narrative, building upon the foundation established in Ghost of Tsushima.
Really, Sam? Your buttocks?
Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is the highly anticipated sequel to the 2019 action game Death Stranding, developed by Kojima Productions and directed by Hideo Kojima. The game is scheduled for release in 2025 on PlayStation 5. The narrative continues the journey of Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, as he embarks on a new mission to save humanity from extinction. Accompanied by companions, Sam traverses a world beset by otherworldly enemies and obstacles. Navigate expansive environments, including diverse terrains and dynamic weather conditions. Engage in strategic combat against various adversaries, utilizing a range of weapons and tools. Experience a deep, narrative-driven experience that builds upon the original game's themes. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is set to release in 2025 exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it.
DUNE Awakening is an upcoming open-world survival MMO set in the universe of Frank Herbert's Dune. Developed by Funcom, the game immerses players in the desert planet Arrakis, where they must navigate the harsh environment, engage in resource wars, and survive against formidable sandworms. Traverse the expansive deserts of Arrakis, uncovering secrets and resources. Manage vital resources like water and spice, and adapt to the planet's extreme conditions. Align with one of the three major houses, Atreides, Harkonnen, or Corrino, to influence the game's political landscape. Engage in player-versus-player combat and cooperative missions, including base building and sandworm hunting.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
Assassin's Creed Shadows is an upcoming action-adventure game set in feudal Japan, scheduled for release on February 14, 2025. Players will experience the intertwined stories of two protagonists, Neo, a skilled shinobi assassin from IGA Province, and Yasuke, the legendary African samurai. Switch seamlessly between Neo and Yasuke, each offering unique abilities and playstyles. Navigate a beautifully crafted open world, rich in historical detail and diverse environments. Engage in dynamic combat, mastering the arts of stealth as a shinobi and the prowess of a samurai. Develop your shinobi league, customize your hideout, and influence the course of Japanese history. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Windows PC, and iPad. The game is set to release on February 14, 2025. Borderlands 4 is the upcoming installment in the acclaimed Borderlands series, developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games. Scheduled for release in 2025, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Windows PC. Players will explore Kairos, a seamless world without loading screens, offering diverse environments and challenges. The game introduces 4 new characters, each with unique abilities and skill trees, enhancing replayability and strategic combat. Improvements include new vehicles and traversal tools like a grappling hook, providing dynamic combat and exploration. Supports solo play and cooperative multiplayer with up to 3 other players, maintaining the series' emphasis on cooperative action.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go.
Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest installment in the acclaimed Monster Hunter series, developed by Capcom. Scheduled for release on February 28, 2025, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC. The game is set in the Forbidden Lands, a world with dual realities. One harsh and unforgiving, and the other a serene, vibrant counterpart. Players will navigate these contrasting environments, each presenting unique challenges and ecosystems. Players assume the role of a professional monster hunter, tasked with maintaining the balance of the ecosystem by tracking and defeating powerful monsters. The game emphasizes strategic combat, resource management, and crafting, allowing players to forge weapons and armor from materials harvested during hunts. Each monster in Monster Hunter Wilds is uniquely designed, featuring adaptations that enable them to survive in their specific environments. The game introduces apex predators that dominate their respective areas, offering formidable challenges for players. Doom: The Dark Ages is an upcoming single-player action first-person shooter, FPS, developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. Serving as a prequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, the game is set to release in 2025. Players will assume the role of the Doom Slayer, the legendary demon-killing warrior, as they confront a kingdom besieged by hell. The game promises a cinematic action FPS experience, delving into the origin story of the Doom Slayer's rage. The Dark Ages will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC. It will also be accessible through Xbox Game Pass on its release date. The game is scheduled for release in 2025. Specific details regarding the exact release date are yet to be announced.
Father told us to hide when they came to our house.
Hell Is Us is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Rogue Factor and published by Nacon. Set to release in 2025, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC. Players will explore a semi-open world, uncovering the mysteries of a country torn apart by internal conflict. The game combines intense melee combat with exploration. Players control a soldier named Remy, facing off against supernatural beings known as Hollow Walkers. Combat involves various melee weapons, each with distinct attack styles and speeds. The game is scheduled for release in 2025. Specific details regarding the exact release date are yet to be announced.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
Grand Theft Auto 6, GTA 6, is the upcoming installment in the renowned Grand Theft Auto series, developed by Rockstar Games. Set to release in late 2025, the game will be available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. The game is set in the fictional state of Leonida, inspired by Florida, featuring the neon-lit streets of Vice City, a fictionalized version of Miami. Players will follow a criminal duo, Lucia, the series' first female protagonist since 2000, and her male partner. Lucia is introduced as a prison inmate who later escapes custody with her partner. GTA 6 offers an expansive open-world environment, allowing players to explore diverse landscapes, engage in various activities, and interact with the dynamic ecosystem. The narrative follows the protagonist's rise through the criminal underworld, featuring missions that blend action, strategy, and storytelling.